Hey there, viewers! What do you look for in a romantic partner? Better yet, what do you generally look for in a person? Want somebody who's protective? How about honest? Would you like someone in your life who is extremely passionate? Well, look no further than a Leo. It's all too often that we hear about the negative traits of this zodiac sign. Well, we're here to provide you some balance to the conversation. Let's discuss 6 reasons Leos are lovable. If you were born between July 23rd and August 22nd, this applies to you. Number 1, they look good. I know looks are subjective, but the way Leos take care of their appearance, you'd think that they were trying to appeal to the widest number of people. Leos make it a point to look good anywhere they go. I'm not saying they don't have days off where they go out in a hoodie and pajama bottoms. We've all bought milk at the gas station. But during casual outings, you'll often notice that a Leo is the best dressed person in the room. Their hair is also on point. People under this zodiac have a knack for looking great in social settings. They want to appear presentable, not just for the general public, but for particular people they wish to impress. If you care about the way you look, it's common for people to mistake your self-care for simple vanity. If you're on a date with a Leo, one of the reasons they dress up nicely is because you deserve the best of them. They're not just gonna throw any outfit on. I don't know about you, but if I'm out at a fancy restaurant and the person I'm meeting shows up in shorts and a Justin Bieber shirt, I don't appreciate it. No offense to the Biebs, of course. Dressing well isn't a sign of arrogance as much as it is respect. This is something Leos have nailed. Number 2, Leos are passionate. There are few people more passionate than a Leo. They have a goal and they're out to achieve it. In other words, they dedicate their life to what they love, whether it's business, art, performance, etc. Leos give it 110%. Their target in sight, their eyes on the prize, whichever analogy you'd like to use. Have you seen a Leo in work mode? It's freaky. Say a Leo is looking to be accepted by an Ivy League school. While you guys are out partying on a Friday night, a Leo will be hunkered down at home hitting the books. They make sacrifices for their passions. When Leos love something, they treat it with care. This can be applied to the romantic life as well. Despite what you may think going in, a relationship with a Leo can be a gift. Trust me, until you've gone out with this zodiac sign, you haven't had a real date. Leos go above and beyond to make sure that you've had a memorable time. If you'd like to go for pizza, then pizza it is. If you'd prefer sushi, Leos are more willing to expand their palate. However, there is a condition. They'll give themselves to you as long as you're open to them. You see, there can be no secrets. The last thing a Leo wants is a person who's not transparent with them. In order for a relationship to work with a Leo, they need to make sure that you're as authentic as they are. This ties into my next point. Are you finding this list interesting so far? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit that like button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our bestie content. Number 3, nobody more honest. Leos have a lot on their mind and they'll let you know. It's all part of the transparency. Yes, they can be a little too brash for their own good, but so can the rest of us at times. These days, it's normal for people to shy away from those who aren't seen as honest. I know I've done it once or twice. Many of us prefer living in the safe zone, where it's harder for people to hurt our feelings. Over time, this can become harmful as we become full of ourselves. It may sound weird, but it's good to have a person around who'll be honest with us, who smashes through our delusions. I'm not talking about a person who attacks us with rude comments. Who needs a person like that in their life? I'm talking about a friend who's willing to let us know when we've gone a little too far off the deep end. Maybe the clothes we're wearing look a little off. Perhaps we've behaved obnoxiously and haven't noticed. Maybe we're engaging in activities that are leading us down a self-destructive path. These are things Leos have little trouble pointing out. But Leo's honesty works in other ways as well. They're not afraid to be themselves. By that, it means they'll speak their minds when it comes to anything. A Leo's criticism isn't just one-sided. They may even unveil certain truths about their identity. This includes flaws they possess. When speaking openly about an area they're lacking in, Leos often appear shameless. It's not that they don't feel bad. They've just simply accepted the mistakes they've made. This is different than the stereotypes that often paint them as arrogant egomaniacs. If a Leo has their life sorted out, or they've reached a certain level of maturity, they may look back at their past behavior with a reflective lens. From here, they'll point out how many times they were wrong, treated people poorly, or said something they regret. Number 4, no bigger heart. Again, one of the objectives of this video is to break stereotypes. In this case, it's exploring the Leo's ability to please others around them. When dating a Leo, they want to make you happy. Leo women in particular find enjoyment in doing good deeds. They try to spread kindness wherever they go. This counts for both romantic and platonic relationships. If a friend of theirs is having a bad day, they make it a priority to help them feel better. This can be through a wise pep talk or a witty joke. They may like to look good, they may have their eyes fixed on a specific goal, but don't be fooled. Leos spend an awful lot of time thinking about the well-being of those close to them. They cherish friendships as well as maintaining close bonds with family. The capacity of their heart extends much further than you think. This leads to another characteristic that makes Leo so lovable. But before we continue, have you been going overboard with junk food during quarantine? Perhaps you'd like our video covering 10 reasons you're gaining weight. Now, back to our discussion on 6 reasons Leos are lovable. Number 5, they're protective. Yes, this can be seen as an extension of the Leo's big heart, but we feel it's a quality significant enough for its own entry. Leos don't like it when their loved ones are hurt. If they can do something to stop it, they'll do their best. When a Leo feels as if you're going to have your feelings hurt, not only will they be by your side, they'll also help defend you from the emotional harm. If you're romantically involved with someone they see as toxic, a Leo will warn you to get away and stay away. They would rather see their friend single than in an unhealthy relationship, and honestly, you'd rather it that way too. A Leo will employ their famous honesty to give you the cold, hard truth about your significant other. While it'll most definitely hurt in the moment, this type of guidance will only make your love for a Leo grow stronger as time goes on. Number 6, they let the creative juices flow. This ties into our earlier point of Leos being passionate. There's one sign of the zodiac that isn't lacking in ideas. Leos are incredibly creative people. Don't think for a second they're without talent. If they're going to be in the spotlight, they certainly are going to entertain you. Whether it's singing, dancing, comedy, or simply a sharp personality. Leos are always putting on a performance. While some might mistake them for divas who need to be the center of attention, there's more to it than that. Some of the greatest creative minds are Leos. I'm talking about singers like Jennifer Lopez and Madonna. How about writers like J.K. Rowling? Actors like Robert De Niro and Jennifer Lawrence were both from under the Leo zodiac. Comedians like Joe Rogan prove that Leos are funny as well. When it comes to directors, there's no shortage of Leos either. Minds like Stanley Kubrick, James Cameron, Alfred Hitchcock, Kevin Smith, Wes Craven, Christopher Nolan, and M. Night Shyamalan, they're all Leos. While a Leo's need to perform drives us all crazy at times, you need to trust their creative process. You never know, you may just be witnessing a future pop culture icon in the making. Are you a Leo? Do any of these traits apply to you? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.